Everything happens for a reason. How life's events shape you. Audiobook. Chapter 1. The Unseen. Paths life is a journey, but often we don't see the roads we are meant to travel until we're already on them. Have you ever looked back on a series of seemingly random events and wondered how they fit together? It's easy to believe that life is a sequence of isolated moments, but in reality, each event has a ripple effect, leading us to the next. Take, for instance, the moment you missed a bus or lost a job. At the time it felt like a setback, a painful twist of fate. But years later, in a moment of reflection, you realize that this failure was, in fact, the catalyst for something far greater. The missed bus led you to walk down a different street, where you met someone who would change your life forever. The job loss pushed you to discover a hidden talent, turning it into a passion that would later define your career. Everything, even the things we think of as negative, happens for a reason. Every misstep and detour is part of the puzzle that, when assembled, shows a picture more beautiful than we could have ever imagined. Chapter 2. The power of choices. Life is full of choices, but often we don't realize how much power each decision holds. A single choice can change the entire trajectory of your life. Yet the weight of that decision may not become apparent until much later. Imagine standing at a crossroads deciding whether to take a job in a different city or stay in the place you've always known. The path you choose might not seem extraordinary at the time, but that single decision can lead you to experiences that shape you in ways you couldn't foresee. Maybe you'll meet the love of your life in that new city, or discover a career path you never would have considered. Alternatively, staying might mean avoiding the challenges that could push you to grow in ways you never imagined. The point is this: every choice you make builds upon itself. Even the smallest decisions have the potential to influence your future in ways that might surprise you. Each step, each choice, may seem insignificant at the time, but together, they form the intricate map of your life. Chapter 3. The unexpected gifts of pain. Pain, both physical and emotional, is an inevitable part of life. But what if the challenges we face aren't just obstacles but hidden gifts in disguise? What if those moments of heartache, disappointment, and failure are the very things that shape us into stronger, wiser people? After a painful breakup, it's easy to fall into despair. We question what went wrong, why it happened, and whether we'll ever be whole again. But what if, just perhaps, that heartbreak was pushing you toward something greater? Maybe it was teaching you the value of self-love or showing you the importance of boundaries. Perhaps in time you'd realize that the pain was not a punishment, but a gift that guided you to growth. The most difficult experiences often contain the seeds of our most important lessons. It's only through enduring hardship that we come to understand our true strength. And it's through these moments of pain that we learn to appreciate the beauty in the unexpected turns our lives take. Chapter 4. The Threads of Connection. We are all connected in ways we might never fully understand. Each person you meet, each relationship you form, leaves an imprint on your soul. These connections, no matter how fleeting, have a way of guiding you toward your purpose. You might never know how a brief encounter with a stranger can change the course of your life. Maybe they offered you a kind word when you were at your lowest, or gave you advice that sparked an idea you never considered. Life is full of chance meetings, but what if these interactions are not as random as they seem? Think of the people who have come into your life, sometimes when you least expected them. It's easy to brush these moments off, thinking they're insignificant. But what if those interactions are the missing pieces you needed to reach your next level of personal growth? The more you look, the more you'll see that every person you meet, every relationship you form, and every connection you make is part of the design that's meant to help you grow. You might not always understand it in the moment, but looking back, you'll see how these connections shape the path you're walking today. Chapter 5. The final reveal. As you reach the end of your journey, it becomes clear that life's seemingly random events were never random at all. Every disappointment, every joy, every struggle, and every victory has been part of a greater plan, one that you may not have fully understood until now. The person you've become today is the result of all those experiences, each one serving a purpose, guiding you toward your true self. It's easy to get lost in the chaos of daily life, but when you step back and look at the bigger picture, it's clear. Everything happens for a reason. You may never know all the reasons, and that's okay. Sometimes the beauty lies in the mystery itself. What matters is that you trust the process and recognize that each event, whether joyous or painful, is a thread in the tapestry of your life. And when you stand back and take it all in, you'll see that your life in its perfect imperfection is exactly as it was meant to be. Conclusion: trust the journey. Life isn't always easy to understand. There will always be moments of doubt, moments when you question the path you're on, wondering if you're heading in the right direction. But remember, every step, every twist, and every turn is part of a greater plan. Life is full of surprises, and the most incredible part of it all is that you're exactly where you need to be. So trust the journey, and remember, everything happens for a reason. The events that shape your life, the people who cross your path, and the choices you make are all leading you to something greater. Let go of the need for certainty and embrace the beautiful mystery